Time for the first toss.
The Warren County Career Center has got one of the greatest programs, and they're only, what, 5 miles from Springboro. Yeah. 18 and over. This is not for students, but this is once you've graduated, you can go into lineman school and learn how to climb poles and work in the bucket. They give you over 900 hours of instruction. You learn how to climb poles. Now, you and I probably wouldn't do too good at climbing poles, but the guys that were out there that day were awesome. And let's look at that interview right now. Have you ever wanted to be a lineman for the county? This is the place where you learn how. Ben Brigham is the Industrial Training Coordinator at the Warren County Career Center. Ben, nice to meet you.
Hi, Don. How are you? Pleased to meet you.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about lineman school.
Well, we're running a lineman school here at Warren County Career Center. It is a 900 clock hour training program. It takes about 10 months to complete the program. These are adult students. A significant proportion of our classes consist of adults who are dislocated workers. They've lost their jobs through plant closings, that sort of a thing. And this is their chance at getting a restart in life, so to speak. So it is a skilled trade training program. We are preparing line workers to enter into utility line occupation, to work for a utility company, contracting company, something like that. Basically, their job is to keep the lights on when the lights go off.
Okay. And there's schooling involved too.
Oh yes, there's classroom instruction. There's, of course, a lot of instruction out here in the yard. The first thing we teach them to do is to climb. It is a very physical occupation, climbing occupation. And we spend 5 or 6 weeks teaching the students to climb.
Now you told me you got a couple of great instructors out here.
Fantastic instructors. We have Gary Ward, who spent over 30 years at the Dayton Power and Light Company as a utility line worker. We have another instructor named Mike Bogus, who spent a lifetime in the contractor industry, working for a number of contractors and also on his own.
Now, when does this school start?
The next classes start October 25th.
Very good. Well, let's talk to one of your instructors. Maybe we'll talk to Gary first, and find out a little bit about the course curriculum and what we can do. And then I heard some of the guys are going to help me get on top of a pole.
They say they want to help you climb.
We'll probably end up photoshopping this, right? Anyway, let's talk to Gary.
We try to bring guys in and get them ready to go to work for a utility company or a contract firm that does line work. We teach them to climb poles. We try to teach them all we can about the different materials and equipment used to do this work, and just get them ready for the job force.
Okay. Now, do they ever get into buckets too, or is it strictly poles?
We have training on bucket trucks and digger derricks, both, and they are, when they get out of here, very familiar with both.
Now, when they actually leave here, they are going to be an apprentice for who
they
they go
can
to work
go
for?
in as an apprentice for any utility company or contracting firm.
Now, one of the other fellows you work with here, and his name is?
Mike Bogus.
Mike Bogus.
Mike Bogus.
Okay. We're going to talk to Mike and get his view on what's going on out here, and I appreciate it very much, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I'm talking to Mike Bogus. Mike, welcome to the show.
Good to have you here, Don.
Thank you very much. Now, Mike, you actually are a contractor lineman, and then you teach out here part-time, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How long have you been teaching out here part-time?
I've been teaching here. I'm going on my 3rd year.
Okay. It's just gratifying for you to work with these young people and.
Oh yeah. Well, you get to give something back for a change.
Yeah.
Somebody's been giving to me all my life. I started in this trade myself in '66.
Wow.
And I get a chance to give it back a little bit. So.
Good.
That's what makes it fun.
Yep.
It's enjoyable to watch them.
A lot of.
When you see them go to work and.
Oh yeah.
And they're out there feeding their family with what you taught them. It's
right. Tell me a little bit about what you see in this program that's really unique, Mike.
What I see that's unique is you can take different calibers of people, at different ages, different calibers, and mold them all into one little unit.
Okay.
And each one of them, are they're right there to achieve the same common denominator. And I think it's just amazing,
Do you ever have any women take this course?
Yes, sir. We've had a couple of them, and
they go through the whole course?
Oh yeah, we've had a couple, and actually the men had to struggle to keep up with them.
Whoa!
Amazing enough. I mean, because it's bull work, there's a lot of bull work, but these 2 little gals could do it.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, but these guys, they had to work, you know, toward keeping up with the women. And
That's terrific.
they were special, you know, they were special women. So.
Mike, I understand you want to get me up a pole.
Yeah, I take this just a few minutes. We'll get you on a pole. And
Okay, I'll be safe. Will you have wires attached to me so that if I fall, you can...
we'll have a belt attached to you. If
Okay.
you fall, we'll have somebody underneath you. But
Okay.
but I think we can get you on there and keep you safe and give you an idea of what it is. And maybe
Okay.
you can,
Well, let's go. I'm ready.
let's do it.
Let's do it. Well, you know what the guys told me. You got to be part Tarzan, part technician, and part cowboy to be a lineman. And I am not any of those three. Oh, yeah, it's getting a little
40
thirsty.
feet, buddy.
Oh, my.
Don, you're doing good for your first day.
Yeah, I'm doing real good. Hey, let's go back to the studio. Hey, thanks very much to Peg and Ben and all the guys out there. That was absolutely informational and great fun.
You had me a little worried there.